Let's get this over with. I'm not going to tell this damn story twice. When she died, it was the end of Regine's world. They were more than mother and daughter. They were two souls in one body. Her death wasn't from a long illness in a quiet sleep. It was in the breakfast aisle of a suburban New Hampshire grocery store. Aisle 11, between Nature Valley and Quaker Oatmeal. She stepped on a banana peel and was launched, legs in the air, like a poorly cast stunt double. What was her final thought in this world? Is oatmeal a soup or a cereal? She wondered. She landed with a solid thud and a surprised oof. By the time the store manager reached her, she was already gone. Later, the coroner explained that it was a brain aneurysm, instant and painless, like a light going out. But Regine, who flew in from Chicago for the funeral and the burial, couldn't get past the banana. As far as she was concerned, her mother had been murdered by a fruit. Grief, of course, made her irrational. It also made her laugh at the worst moments. Like when she found the receipt for the organic banana that had done the evil deed. 42 cents, paid in cash, time-stamped, 11 a.m. exactly. Her mother died 11 minutes later. The chapel was full of strangers. A young priest wearing trousers celebrated the Mass and gave a short, odd sermon. God is very far away, he said, even for those among us whose faith is the strongest. There are days when God is so far away that he seems not to be here with us. He feels absent or indifferent to our fate. So he sends us signs we must learn to read and understand to go on living. 2 kneeling chairs had been installed for communion. Not everyone communicated. Some do, some don't, pondered Regine. Regine buried her mother with dignity, delivered the eulogy with trembling hands, and then moved into the old house temporarily to grieve and to handle the estate, and 24 active magazine subscriptions, including Cat Fancy, even though her mother had always been allergic to cats and had once called them the devil's throw pillows. Then there was the envelope from a psychic medium named Olson. He enclosed a glitter sticker of a unicorn. Written in purple ink, the letter read, "Your mother owed me $18.55 for an emergency karmic rebalancing on April the 2nd. She said she'd pay me in the next life. Please remit. The unicordian is watching you." Signed, Olson. Regine nearly threw it out. Instead, she carefully stuck it under a picture of Pope Leo on the refrigerator door. On Sunday, May the 5th. A gray, moody morning. Regine was busily cleaning out the front closet. She had to do something. Boredom is the root of all evil. That's when she found the umbrella. It was ridiculous. Bright red with white polka dots and a wooden handle shaped like a question mark. It looked like something Mary Poppins would carry while shoplifting from a candy store. She had no memory of ever owning it. Neither had her mother. Just a moment, please. Still, it was raining, and the red umbrella was handy. Regine stepped outside into the wet air, opened the umbrella with a loud whomp, and began walking to the corner store for milk and some feeling of normalcy. She felt like a whore without clients. Near the crosswalk on 4th Street and 2nd Avenue, a sudden gust of wind caught the umbrella, flipped it inside out, and yanked her forward like a kite on a string. She stumbled into the street, shouting profanities that would have killed her mother if she wasn't already dead. And then, screech, thud, darkness. Regine awoke in the hospital with a cracked pelvis, 2 bruised ribs, a mild concussion, and a nurse cheerfully informing her that Regine had lost the top third of her left middle finger. The car tire just rolled right over it, the nurse said. You're lucky, dear. It could have been your whole hand. My middle finger? Regine asked, dazed. Yup, but just the tip. So I can still flip people off. The nurse grinned. Yup, you'll just look a little more succinct about it. The driver who hit her was a young man named Søren. He played the piano, taught music theory at the local liberal arts college, made his own granola, and drove a Zenvo from Denmark with a bumper sticker that said, "The crowd is untruth." Søren felt terrible, visibly, crushingly terrible. He brought flowers, then soup, then tea. He apologized 1,000 times and stayed just long enough to cross the invisible line between guilty driver and caring friend. Regine wasn't sure how it happened, but after she was discharged, Søren just kept showing up. With his awkward kindness, his encyclopedic knowledge of jazz, his clam soup, and his cats. If you don't clean the clams, he said, the soup will be full of sand. Oh yes, the cats. Søren had 4 cats, each named after a famous philosopher. Plato, a sleek gray cat who spent his days staring into space as if he was contemplating the perfect world of forms. Fred, for Nietzsche, a toothy tabby who bit ankles, knocked over water glasses, and hissed at vacuums as if they were God. Simone, for Simone Weil, a quiet, observant tuxedo cat who had zero tolerance for the demands and expectations of others. And Kirk, for Kierkegaard, an anxious, all-black cat who skulked in doorways and refused to be held, as if contact with others negated his authenticity. Regine never returned to Chicago. She left behind a promising career in marketing and advertising. Chicago now felt like a foreign country she had once dreamed of visiting. She began staying over. Then she stayed entirely. She became addicted to the dizziness of freedom. She got used to signing things with a stubby flourish. She read cat fancy. She began keeping the red umbrella close at hand, even though it never worked quite right again. She removed the mask, and under it, she found herself. Regine and Søren fell in love. Like people do in books you never admit to reading. Awkwardly at first, then all at once. She couldn't stop herself. Reason is a slave of emotion. They got married under a canopy of red umbrellas strung across the town square. It was raining softly, like the sky was remembering how they met. 4 months and 2 days later, on Sunday, November the 11th, Søren handed her a birthday card. Inside, a scratch-off lottery ticket. "Why?" she asked. "Why not?" he said. "Today is not like other days." She scratched it slowly, using her lucky, stubby finger. She blinked, then blinked again. She had just won $181.3 million. Regine didn't scream. She didn't jump, and she didn't faint. She sat motionless on the couch while Kirk blinked slowly at her from the windowsill. An unexamined life is not worth living, she thought, and she pondered her fate. No banana peel, no dead mother. No dead mother, no red umbrella. No umbrella, no car accident. No accident, no Søren. No Søren, no scratch-off ticket. No ticket, no miracle. Her husband, her new life, her future child, her cats, her grand piano, her strange, ferocious joy. She owed everything to the banana that killed her mother. The universe doesn't speak clearly. It sends banana peels, red umbrellas, cats with the souls of existentialists, and accidents that steal a finger and leave a husband. The universe doesn't explain itself as you live. In the moment, all you know is that something happened to you, and it makes you feel good or bad. It feels pleasant or unpleasant. That is all you know on earth, and all you need to know. The truth reveals itself only when you look back It doesn't explain itself up front. Meaning arrives later. It arrives backwards. One day you look back and everything makes a kind of crooked, cosmic sense. The past is not a judge, but a teacher. Later that night, she stood still in the kitchen, holding a cold cup of tea. Kierkegaard lay in the sink, glaring at nothing. The framed red umbrella hung on the wall, like the cross of Jesus. Regine raised her left hand, her shortened middle finger held high toward the sky, and whispered. When my mother died, it felt like the end of the world. I thought it was the worst thing that ever happened to me. Now I look back and understand. It wasn't the worst thing. It was the best. Now I regret nothing. No matter which one of you did this, thank you, you divine, ridiculous bastard.